everyone, so we're going to work on some handstand preps today. So starting off, we need to make sure our arms and our wrists are nice and warm. So we're going to start off putting our fingers together and we're just going to make some nice tight meatballs. From there we're going to make some spaghetti. So with this we can make them really fast, get them nice and warm, and then we can slow them down and really stretch our wrists and fingers. And then you can speed it back up again. And then back to slow and pressing those fingers and wrists right out. And then we can sprinkle some cheese. So shake those wrists and fingers out, make sure they're nice and loose to get them nice and warm. And then putting our fingers back together, we can push like we're pushing it into the oven. And trying to press those fingers. That's it. And then you can even do it the other way. And this way you can push your shoulders. If I turn this way so you can see. So pushing those shoulders right out and then back in. And then from there we just do nice and circles with our arms. Get our arms nice and warm. Make sure you've got plenty of space, you don't hit anything. And then bring them forwards. And then if you can do opposite arm. Make sure they're nice and warm. And then give your arms a good shake. And then if you can, make sure you've got enough space. It's going to all fours. And we're just going to rock backwards and forwards. So making sure your fingers are facing forward. Just some forwards and backwards, just a couple of times. And then you go turn your fingers outwards like this, and then you go side to side, just a few times. And then we're going to pull them backwards, so fingers to our toes and to our knees, and rock backwards and forwards again. And then if we can, what you're going to do is you're going to put your fingers like this, and then you're going to tip them upside down. So this part of the hand goes on the floor. It will pull a lot more up your arms, but make sure they're nice and stretched. And then you just do really slow, rock backwards and forwards, just stretch them out. And then we're going to turn them outwards. Do nice and slow, rock backwards and forwards. And then lastly, fingers to knees and toes. To give them a good stretch. And then we're going to shake everything back out again. That's it, just like that. So starting off with our handstands, I've got a poof here. If you've got a chair, or you can just use your settee, all we're going to do is put our leg on top of that. Then we're going to bend our front leg, bring our arms up by our ears, so in a nice tight lunge shape. And all we're going to do is we're going to press and lift it up like this. Without falling over, preferably. That's it, just like that. And if that's a bit easy, you can go all the way into a full lunge and back down. And if that's even easier, you can go all the way down and back over. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do exactly the same on the other side, and you're going to do about 10 for each one if you can. After that, we're going to do some pike bunny hops. So depending on how much space you've got, you're just going to bring your hands forward, jump your feet in. Hands forward, foot in. And if you haven't got enough space, just go back again and do the same again. So do about 10 of them, so you walk all the way back and then try another, depending on how much space you've got. From there, if they're a bit easy, you can do one-legged ones. So get your leg up and bounce that one foot in. Try and keep the leg that's in the air nice and straight. And pointing your toes. So depending on your space again, you might have to move back, or you can do it in a nice straight line. After you've done those, we're then going to do 3 different steps on your chair, your poof, your settee. What you're going to do is, this is number 1. You're going to put your hands on the floor, in your tuck shape and just try and push through your shoulders. So it's from there, so nice and relaxed. Push up, back down, push up, down. And you're going to do 5 to 10 of them, depending on how easy they are. You do the same but with straight legs. You relax your arms, push it up, relax shoulders, push through your shoulders. Same again, between 5 and 10. And then if they're really easy, do a nice straight legs. Try and press down, push up, press down, push up. And then when you've done that, you go back to your knees, and this time you're going to push up and you're going to try and hold it between 5 and 10 seconds. So in your tuck, so in relaxed shape, and then push up and try and hold that for the 10. If that's easy, then you can go into your pike. So from that, push up and try and hold that for 10, and then you can do again with the straight leg. So a straight leg, relax, push up, and try and hold that for 10. And then when you've done, we need to make sure we relax and roll our wrists. So we're doing all that weight bearing. Make sure you give a good wiggle. Do it nice and slow. Give them a good shake. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just go have a go at some bunny hops into handstand. So make sure you spread your fingers out. Make sure with the placement of your hands they're not too wide, they're shoulder width apart. So stretch your fingers. And all you're going to do is just little jumps and try and hold a little bit onto your hands each time. Try a few of them, and if you can, just do it with one. Each time, try and hold that handstand. Try and remember when we did it on the block where we try and push through our shoulders to push everything to the ceiling. And then lean them, give your hands with a big shake. Nice knee balls. Just so it gives those hands and wrists a rest. And then we're going to go from standing up. Make sure you've got plenty of space, you don't kick anything. If it requires you going outside, do it outside. So nice big stretch, big lunge, hands down, big kick. So we're not going to try and put our feet together yet, we're just doing a nice big kicks up. Each time try and put a bit more weight onto your hands. And then about your third and fourth one, you can try and put your feet together. And back down. Each time you need to remember that push through your shoulders. Remember our dish shapes that we do is nice and tight. You have to take a few steps to get back from balance, you can do. Don't do too many, give them a good shake, a rest, and hopefully your handstands get better.